Imagine a world without the internet. No phones, no planes. How would people connect? How would goods travel from one place to another? For centuries, the answer was the Silk Road. This wasn't just one road, but a network of paths. They stretched across mountains, deserts, and plains. Connecting east and west, the Silk Road was a lifeline for trade and culture. From the bustling markets of China to the Roman Empire, goods flowed along these routes. Silk, spices, and precious stones moved west. Horses, glassware, and textiles traveled east. But the Silk Road was more than just a way to move products. It was a highway for ideas. Religions like Buddhism traveled along the Silk Road. So did scientific knowledge and artistic styles. People from different cultures met and exchanged ideas. The Silk Road wasn't just a trading route, it was a bridge between worlds. This journey through time will take us along the Silk Road. We will visit vibrant cities and encounter fascinating cultures. We will discover the legacy of this ancient network. Let's begin our adventure.
Our first stop is Samarkand. This city in modern-day Uzbekistan was a major hub on the Silk Road. Caravans stopped here to rest and trade. Merchants from different lands filled the bustling bazaars. Samarkand was a melting pot of cultures. The city was known for its beauty. Grand mosques and madrasas adorned the city. Their turquoise domes shimmered under the desert sun. The Registan Square, with its 3 impressive madrasas, was a center of learning. Scholars from far and wide came here to study. One of the most famous rulers of Samarkand was Timur, also known as Tamerlane. He was a fierce conqueror, but also a patron of the arts. Timur brought skilled artisans to Samarkand. They created magnificent buildings and intricate works of art. Today, Samarkand is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It stands as a reminder of the Silk Road's legacy. The city's vibrant history and stunning architecture continue to captivate visitors.
Our journey continues to Kashgar. This city lies in western China, where the Pamir Mountains meet the Taklamakan Desert. Kashgar was a crucial link in the Silk Road. It connected China to Central Asia and beyond. For centuries, Kashgar was a meeting point for traders. They came from China, India, Persia, and other distant lands. The city's Sunday market was legendary. People bought and sold everything from textiles and carpets to livestock and spices. Kashgar was also an important center for Islam. The Idka Mosque, built in the 15th century, is the largest mosque in China. Its beautiful architecture reflects the city's rich cultural heritage. Today, Kashgar remains a vibrant city. The old city, with its narrow streets and mud brick houses, offers a glimpse into the past. The Silk Road's legacy is still evident in Kashgar's diverse culture and bustling markets.
Our final destination is Xi'an, a city in central China. This was the eastern terminus of the Silk Road. Goods from faraway lands finally reached their destination here. Xi'an was the ancient capital of China. It was a city of immense wealth and power. The Terracotta Army, discovered in 1974, is one of Xi'an's most famous attractions. This army of life-size terracotta soldiers, horses, and chariots was buried with China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. It is a testament to the power and sophistication of ancient China. Xi'an was also a center of Buddhist learning. The giant wild goose pagoda, built in the 7th century, is a magnificent Buddhist temple. It housed scriptures brought from India by the famous Buddhist monk Xuanzang. Today, Xi'an is a modern metropolis, but it still retains its ancient charm. The city walls, built in the 14th century, enclose the historic center. Xi'an is a testament to the enduring legacy of the Silk Road.
Sharing treasures, from spices to stories. The Silk Road wasn't just about silk, it was a highway for all sorts of goods. Spices like cinnamon, cloves, and pepper traveled west from Asia. These spices added flavor to food and were used in medicines and perfumes. They were highly prized in Europe. From the east came porcelain, jade, and lacquerware. These beautiful and exotic goods were highly sought after by wealthy Europeans. They decorated their homes with these treasures. In return, goods like glassware, textiles, and gold and silver flowed eastward. Horses from Central Asia were especially prized in China. They were used in warfare, and for transportation. But the Silk Road wasn't just about material goods. Ideas and knowledge also traveled along these routes. Buddhism spread from India to China and other parts of Asia. This religion emphasized peace, compassion, and enlightenment.
Building wonders bricks, stone, and belief. The Silk Road wasn't just a route for trade and cultural exchange. It was also a place where different architectural styles met and blended. The cities along the Silk Road were home to magnificent buildings. Mosques, Buddhist temples, and Christian churches stood side by side. They reflected the diverse beliefs of the people who lived and traveled along the Silk Road. These buildings were not only places of worship, they were also centers of learning and cultural exchange. The architecture of the Silk Road was influenced by many different cultures. Persian, Indian, Chinese, and Roman elements can be seen in the buildings along the route. This fusion of styles created a unique and beautiful architectural heritage. The Silk Road's architectural legacy is still visible today. The ruins of ancient cities and monuments stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the people who built them. They remind us of the interconnectedness of our world.
Section 7. The Rise and Fall of Empires. The Silk Road witnessed the rise and fall of empires. The Han Dynasty in China, the Roman Empire in the West, and the Parthian and Sasanian empires in Persia all flourished during the Silk Road's heyday. These empires benefited from the trade and cultural exchange that the Silk Road facilitated. They grew wealthy from taxes on goods and the control of key trade routes. However, the Silk Road also played a role in the decline of some empires. As trade routes shifted and new empires emerged, the balance of power changed. The Silk Road became a battleground for control of valuable resources and trade. The Mongol conquests in the 13th century had a profound impact on the Silk Road. Genghis Khan and his successors united much of Asia under their rule. They reopened trade routes and encouraged cultural exchange.
Section 8. Stories whispered on the wind. The Silk Road was more than just a place of trade and conquest, it was a place of stories. Travelers, merchants, and pilgrims shared tales of their adventures as they journeyed along the Silk Road. These stories were passed down through generations. They became part of the rich oral traditions of the cultures along the route. Some of these stories were about love, loss, and adventure. Others were about mythical creatures, hidden treasures, and magical lands. One famous story is that of the Sogdian merchant. Caravanserais, roadside inns that provided food, shelter, and a place for travelers to rest and socialize. These caravanserais were essential for the functioning of the Silk Road. Another famous story is that of the Chinese Buddhist monk Xuanzang. He traveled to India in the 7th century to obtain Buddhist scriptures. His epic journey, which lasted 17 years, is a testament to the power of faith and the allure of the unknown.
Section 9. A legacy woven in silk and stone. The Silk Road declined in importance as sea routes became more efficient. However, its legacy lived on. The cultural exchange that took place along the Silk Road had a profound impact on the world. New ideas, religions, technologies, and artistic styles spread along these routes. They enriched the cultures they encountered and contributed to the development of new civilizations. Today, the Silk Road is experiencing a revival of sorts. Countries along the route are investing in infrastructure and tourism. They are working to preserve the Silk Road's cultural heritage and promote understanding between East and West. The Silk Road is a reminder that our world has always been interconnected. It is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, curiosity, and the desire to connect with others.
Section 10. Conclusion. The Silk Road's enduring impact. The Silk Road may be a thing of the past, but its impact on the world is undeniable. It was more than just a trade route. It was a bridge between East and West, a conduit for ideas and cultures, and a testament to human ingenuity. The Silk Road's legacy lives on in the art, architecture, languages and religions of the regions it connected. It reminds us that our world has always been interconnected. The Silk Road story is a reminder of the power of cultural exchange and the importance of understanding and appreciating different perspectives. As we've journeyed through time along the Silk Road, we have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the exchange of goods and ideas, and the enduring power of human connection. The Silk Road story is a timeless one. and its lessons are as relevant today as they were centuries ago.